This is Good Morning Delhi with Chris.
Radio 1.
Welcome to Good Morning Delhi, and yes, we do have conversations right here in this hour, and we try and keep it as varied as possible. As a student of political science, and I know as a nation we're so politically wired-minded, certain things that really preoccupy us, Bollywood, cricket and politics, and I think this should be a step in that direction. The book we're talking about this morning, Why India Needs the Presidential System, written by Bhanu Dhamija. And let me tell you a little about him before we launch into our conversation. He's a founder and chairman of the Divya for Himachal Group, the largest newspaper publishing company in Himachal. And he was earlier in the United States. He founded a media company there that published trade journals and organized conferences for the magazine publishing industry, becoming in effect a publisher's publisher. He was born in UP in 59, but has lived almost half his life in the United States. And Punjab University in Chandigarh, he got a post-grad from the Stern School of Business at New York University. He's here now. He's moved with his 3 kids to Dharamshala in Himachal. Good morning, Bhanu. How are you doing?
Good morning, Chris. I'm doing well. Thank you.
Great to have you in the studio. And I'm just waiting to launch into this conversation with you. It's a parliamentary system. It's a democracy that we live in, right? So there's the democracy, but within the democracy, you can have various different formats. And the one that we have is the parliamentary one. But you are making a case for the presidential one, which the United States, the most known example of the presidential system, has. Now, I want to know first and foremost at the very outset, your reasons for revisiting this question, because it has come up in the past.
Yes. First of all, I must thank you and thank Radio 1. Radio 1, I think, is providing a great service across the nation. As to your question, I lived in both systems. And as you said in the intro, I lived about half my life in each. And these are the 2 basic fundamental systems. In fact, the presidential system was invented by America's founders in the late 1700s. And I visited this issue because there are a lot of misconceptions in India about what the presidential system really is, and therefore a lot of prejudices against it. So my first task is to show why this system really is a counter to the parliamentary form of government, and show that the prejudices are really just that. They are prejudices, to show what really is. And so that's why I revisited this, because I find that even the politicians and those political commentators who have really just grown up in this country have a lot of misunderstanding about the U.S. System. So hence the book.
Okay, so are we talking about a U.S. system or a presidential system?
Well, they are both the same.
Okay.
The U.S. system is the presidential system. As I said, the United States really invented that system.
It's being followed by other countries in the world as well.
The presidential system followed by other countries in some form or another is slightly different.
Okay, all right.
So the model to look at, in my view, is the model in America where it was invented.
Okay, all right. Well, as you can see, it's a conversation that we all need to have. Hey, if there's another way of doing something and maybe doing it better, nothing wrong with paying it a visit or having a conversation on it. And that's why India Needs the Presidential System is the book we're talking about with Bhanu Dhamija, the author, right here on Good Morning Delhi. Stick around, we're coming back with more. And of course, there's music, baby.